Welcome to the VGH Cycling Centre. Within the facility there's 182 spaces for bikes. There's 174 bike racks and 8 bike lockers. We have an excellent design of racks from Urban Racks here in Vancouver. The system behind this is that there's a staggered height alignment of the bikes, which means that the handlebars and the brake cables don't get mixed up. See, this one's higher up, this one's lower. Lots of space to fit them in quite tightly. The whole area can be filled, and there's a huge, very wide, easily navigable aisleway. Okay, so these racks, they allow bikes to get in really close together without the handlebars bumping into each other and without the cables getting collided, which is normally what happens. So this feature is quite excellent for that. So with the wide space that we have space for child carriers or chariots in the back of the bikes. And these would not fit in bike cages, so it's a bonus to have that extra space here. In addition to the actual bike racks, we have bike lockers. And this offers added security. Because the nature of the actual rack, the place for the lock is not that large, as it fills up, we do not want people leaving their locks on the bikes. So for that we have a railing, which is our bike lock storage. And so some people do not want to carry their lock home. Their bike might be quite light and the lock is quite heavy, so we want to have an alternative for that. So that's where people are to put their bike locks if they don't want to ride home with them. Up here you can see that as you exit, you're seeing a shot of what's going on outside. There's a security camera outside. Well, there are security cameras inside, but the TV monitor will show you what's happening outside just before you leave, which is a big bonus if you're leaving at night and you just want to get a sense of what's going on outside. On site there are 3 pumps and bikes repair stands. One of them is in the bike tuning room, which is where a mechanic could set up. There's another pair outside, but these were put intentionally right here by the bulletin board because the idea behind this center is to engage people within the community. And so if someone's here working on their bike, it's much easier for someone else to strike up a conversation, to ask them what they're doing or to point out anything that they know that could be of assistance. There are other elements of it. It's more than just a bike garage. We have workshops. I believe there's a calendar of workshops. There's at least once a month. And in the summer season, we're going to be offering a little bit of coordinating for rides. So people could go on a fun ride, and they don't have to. It's not organized by it, but sometimes you just can't start up those conversations unless they're already begun. So we're facilitating what could be the beginning of weekly rides. So we have small meeting space for meetings that relate to the cycling center or active transportation in general. We have yoga mats. We have a number of yoga instructors who are going to give instruction on cycling specific type of stretches and preparation for riding and keeping your neck or your pelvis open and ready for cycling. So in the change rooms have swipe card access, which are gender identified so that the men don't go in the women's and the women don't go in the men's, which is good if you're taking a shower in the middle of the night or in late shift and you know that someone else is not going to be coming in there. Okay, so the lockers were chosen for very high ventilation. With no active drying fans, the amount of air flow through here has been sufficient to dry clothes, even on the wettest weather. We've got towels here. In addition to the dirty towels, if people wear scrubs, they can deposit their scrubs in the laundry. And we've got showers, obviously. One with the door, curtain. Curtain allows for quicker access of people because they don't actually dry off in the shower as much, so it makes for quicker access, and then bathroom facilities.